सदाशिवसमारम्भां शङ्कराचार्यमध्यमाम् अस्मदाचार्यपर्यन्तां वन्दे गुरुपरम्पराम्। ॐ Chapter 17, Shloka number 18. सत्कारमानपूजार्थं तपोदम्भेन चैव यत् क्रियते तदिह प्रोक्तम् राजसं चलमध्रुवम्। Our scriptures aim at only one subject matter. Our scriptures means Vedas. From that only Shruti, Smriti, Bhagavad Gita, Upanishads. All these teachings have only one aim, given by the Lord to whole humanity, keeping one aim in the mind. What is that aim? Parama Purushartha Prapti. Parama Purushartha Prapti means the ultimate, supreme human goal can be attained by looking into the Shastra. By studying Shastra thoroughly, person can attain that ultimate supreme goal. That alone is the goal. There are other goals, there are intermediary goals, but they are not a supreme ultimate goal. Intermediary goals means Artha Purushartha, Kama Purushartha, Dharma Purushartha. To get punya, to do dharmic actions is intermediary goal. I want to be a dharmic person. I want to attain punya. I want to earn money. It is also a goal. I want to achieve, I want to fulfill my desires, certain desires, job, or I want to settle in my life. I want to acquire certain things. Kama Purushartha. These are all intermediary goals. All are important. We never say they are redundant, but they are important. Even though they are important, Shastra says they are not ultimate. Dharma, Artha, Kama only for the sake of Parama Purushartha, Moksha. These three are meaningless if the fourth one is not attained, Moksha Purushartha. These Artha, Dharma, Artha, Kama are meaningless if I am not aim at Moksha Purushartha. Moksha Purushartha is not possible if these three are not there. What are they? Dharma, Artha, Kama. Important. Survival, taking care of my existence and working for that spiritual journey. So therefore, four are important. Which one is important? We should not ask. Dharma also important. That's why Dharma Shastra. Artha, Kama is also important. Then only person can survive legitimately, moderately. All these three meant for one purpose, Parama Purushartham. That's why it is called Parama Purushartham. Dharma is not Parama Purushartham. Artha is not Parama Purushartham. They are Purushartham. But that Parama adjective cannot be used. So we have to remember carefully. Kama is also a Purushartha. I want to get good progeny, my children, family has to extend. It's a Purushartha, not ultimate. Getting children alone is not the ultimate goal. It is a Purushartha, but secondary, intermediary. That's why we should not lose our goal. We should not lose sight of our ultimate goal. Mature people, informed people, punyavan, because of purvajanma punya, samskara and their intense desire, those people only know this is the ultimate goal. Like you people, ultimate goal can be recognized by very few people. They are all fortunate people, Shastra says. I am not telling. Who recognize moksha as the ultimate goal. Other three are secondary goals. Who recognize, discover this fact. Not only discovering. After discovering this fact and working for that ultimate Parama Purushartha, spending time, energy, quality of mind for Parama Purushartha, they are only fortunate people. So you are all fortunate. Okay? That means that Parama Purushartha can be attained only when we have certain qualifications. Have Shraddha first. Parama Purushartha is my goal. But the desire is not sufficient. You have to fulfill certain conditions. That conditions are all very, very important. Without those conditions, congenial, healthy, uplifting conditions, those are all uplifting me to my spiritual goal. They are all very, very, very important. Without these conditions, we can call them as qualifications. They are also mentioned in Shastra. Beautifully Shastra mentions. That's what Lord Krishna is talking about, those qualifications. You prepare yourself, automatically you will come to Moksha Purushartha. What are they? Yajna, Dana, Tapah, Karma, Natyajam. Three types of yajna we saw. Three types of tapas we are seeing. And three types of ahara Lord Krishna incorporated actually. Yajna, dana, tapah, karma, ahara niyama is not there. Exactly where Upanishad talks, yajna, dana, tapah, karma, there is no ahara niyama. But Lord Krishna incorporates that ahara niyama also. So three types of ahara, three types of yajna, three types of tapas, and we are going to enter into three types of dhanam later verses. All are important. They prepare the person towards Parama Purushartha. Jnana yogyata praptyartham. For that I used to say, without karma yoga, jnana yoga is not possible. Without jnana yoga, karma yoga is incomplete. Or we can say, without dharma, Brahma is impossible. Without Brahma jnanam, Dharma Shastra jnanam is incomplete. Eppadi potalu onnu da. Only two are there. Preparation, Jnana Yogyata and Jnana Prapti. Jnana Yogyata for what sake? For Jnana Prapti. Without Jnana Yogyata, Jnana Prapti is not possible. Jnana Prapti is not possible without Jnana Yogyata. Jnana Yogyata alone is incomplete without Jnana Prapti. People stuck either this side or that side. So, Shastra nicely, smoothly balance this both and educate that seeker, educate the mumukshu. You have to understand the balance of these qualifications, never be complacent. கோபம் இருந்தா என்ன, ஸ்ரத்த இருக்கணுமா என்ன, why I have to study Shastra, why I have to go to a guru, why I have to attend and read notes, write notes, read notes, why I have to do all this, why I have to do Panchamahayagnas. Never ask like that. Never question, never argue. This is called Pramanya Buddhi. Shastre Pramanya Buddhi Shraddhana Bhavana. Yad bhavam tad bhavati. Lord Krishna talking Sattvika tapas, Rajasika tapas and Tamasika tapas. Kayika tapas, Vachika tapas, Manasika tapas visa. Physical austerity, verbal austerity and mental austerity. Self-discipline. No? Tapas means self-discipline. Life, we are all planning. We have a lot of plans. A planning can be implemented when you are self-disciplined. A self-disciplined person can put into practice. No? That self-disciplined person can put his plan into practice. The plan can be successful when he is self-disciplined. Here also both we have to see. Planning is there. Many people have planning, year plan and all. They are not self-disciplined. That's why they are not able to fulfill the whole planning, whatever they have undertaken. Some people have self-discipline, but they don't have plan about the future. What is important? Discipline. Discipline means what? Punctuality, sincerity, commitment towards your work, devotion. These are all self-disciplines. Just self-discipline is there, but no plan. What is my future? How to plan? All these are not there. What is the use? Planning is there, but punctuality is not there, commitment is not there, sincerity is not there. No use. So very carefully we have to handle our life now. Very, very alert living is important. Alert living. Not, chalta hai, it won't work. Very, very alert, brisk. That's what Lord Krishna says. 17th shloka and 18th shloka, he is giving Sattvika Kayika tapas, Sattvika Vachika tapas, Sattvika Manasika tapas. Shraddhaya parayataptam tapastat trividham naraihi. Aphalakankshibhir yuktaihi. Without expecting anything in return. Aphalakankshibhihi. Phala kanksha rahitaha ityarthaha. Here, phalakangsha rahitaha means never worry too much about result. That is the meaning. Phalam is bound to come. Once you start any action, result is bound to come. Venda ani chonnalo pondidum. But don't worry about that result. Focus your mind on your action, not on result. That is the meaning. Aphalakankshibhihi. That yuktaha is very important. Yuktaha means very clear. For that person, it's very clear what he is doing, what for he is doing, and what is going to come is not in my hands. Never grumble about that result, never murmur, and never have anxiety. Anxiety free about the future results. Then that person is a relaxed person. No tension, no anxiety, no blood pressure, anartha. Because this person is not having any other materialistic desires. Only Chitta Shuddhi. Ishwararpana Buddhi is there. Chitta Shuddhi, Vairagyam, bound to come. They are all going to help him anyhow. In the good right direction they will take him. How Bhagavan will leave him just like that? Is it not? That is what tremendous faith on Lord. Trust. Trust is required. If you have tremendous trust, you can relax in your life. That's why baby always trust his or her mother. That's why baby is relaxed. If baby don't have trust on mother, how much tension baby will feel? Imagine. My mother is there. No, very happily playing here and there. My mother is there. My mother is there. Then who is our mother? Bhagavan. God alone. He is my father, mother. I trust him. He can never leave my hand. Therefore, with that trust, you do that work. Okay, without any appreciation, expectation, recognition, expectation, idella illamale Bhagan, Ishvara Prityartham. Ishvara Prityartham. I want to please Bhagavan, not local people. No. You can't please your family members. You cannot please any member in the society. You can please only Bhagavan. Why? Patram pushpam palam toyam. Shraddhaya, if you give whatever you offer, Bhagavan is so much pleased. Anandamo anandam, Bhagavan. Therefore, what is required here? Bhavana. Shraddha is required. That's what Lord Krishna says in 18th shloka also. This is Sattvika. Whatever I have explained until now, it is a Sattvika tapas. Ishvara Prityartham, without any expectation, doing tapas. And then Satkara Mana Pujartham Tapo Dambhena Chaivayat. Dambhena. Without Shraddha, with more pretense and just acting, no? As though he is doing tapas. Real Shraddha is not there. Suppose. Now in Dasara Bommala Koluva and Kolu Vekiram. It is not to show others. Kolu it is entire creation I am seeing there. From animals, birds onwards you see, and I keep ultimate human beings, that avatarams, then ultimate Kalasham, Paramatma Swarupam. That Purna Kumbha Kalasham represents what? Atma Swarupam. So I see the whole Virat in that Kolu. Not that my Kolu is fantastic, their Kolu is small Kolu. It's not for that sake. If I do like that, is it Dambhena? Arranging Kolu is a tapas. All the 9 days doing daily puja and prasadam, naivedyam, I have to invite people to show that divinity. I have to experience that divinity. The whole Kolu represents Virat. In a Virat I cannot see with these two fleshy eyes. So what I do, in this Kolu I keep either small or big, it doesn't matter. But in that Kolu, all species are there. The whole Brahmanda is there in that Kolu. What a beautiful concept, I respect even birds, animals, even plants. We keep all those things, garden and all. Finally, it has become a show nowadays. No? And the Bhakti Shraddha, once I forget, the spirit behind it I forget, it will become a show. That is called Dambhena. Anything is a tapas. For that matter, in our culture, every sadhana is a tapas. It's not so easy arranging Kolu. You know how much back pain you get, no? Because you are all arranging. How much pain involved there. But what tremendous satisfaction, tremendous ananda you feel that 9 days. No? Without any dambha, if with Shraddha, if I arrange Kolu, with Shraddha I call people, with Shraddha I offer tambulam, with Shraddha I sing bhajans, with Shraddha I offer naivedyam. That is the Sattvika tapas. Or for show, pomp and show, if I do, Dambhena. Okay, Dambhena cha evatat kriyate tadiha proktam rajasam chalam adhruvam. If I do any tapas with dambha and satkara mana puja ante everyone should recognize whatever I am doing and should respect me. They should appreciate me. Ada satkara mana puja artham. Artham means for the sake of. For the sake of what? Satkara. For the sake of praise. பொம்மல கொலு நல்லா இருக்குன்னு கூட சொல்லவே இல்லையே, கொஞ்சம் கூட எப்ரிசியேஷனே இல்லையே இல்லை எதிர்பார்ப்பு, ஒரு டிசப்பாயின்மெண்ட். வை ஐ ஹாவ் டு த ப்ரைஸ். நம்ம சத்காரம் மான, சத்காரம்னு ரெஸ்பெக்டிங், மான ஆனர், பூஜா, they should worship me. So you are wonderful, you are great, you are the person, and everyone should praise me. Not only that, if anyone praises, we go towards them. If anyone criticizes, we never allow that person come to near. This is a human tendency. But Shastra is really, who criticize you, they are real well-wishers. They are real well-wishers. We never allow the people who criticize us. தாங்க முடியாது மனசுக்கு. That's why we always Jalra people we keep nearby. You know Jalra people? You are wonderful, you are wonderful, you are great. And சொன்னா அது Jalra anamata. Right side, left side. See, whatever we have little anything glory, it's not ours. Really, it's belong to Bhagavan. Because of that appreciation, we lose sight of, no? And we will become addicted to that appreciation slowly, gradually, and we develop such an attachment towards that appreciation, recognition, name, fame, namak ariyamale. And addict ஆகி அதுக்கப்புறம் அது வேணும் வேணும் வேணும்னு చెప్పి we search for people always. Those people only should walk along with me. That too behind, not along with me, behind. ஏன்னா they always praise, no? And because he cannot praise himself. Those பின்னாடி ரெண்டு பேர் இருந்தா they will praise. No? That's why he, what you do? That people you have to fulfill their desires. Their desires means whatever they want, whatever they like to have, and you offer to them. Either clothes or money or something, you take them, whatever they like, the places they like, you take them also there, because you are always keeping them happy. Why? They are keeping you happy. Is the satkara, mana, puja. You want from them, okay, so that they will propagate your name and fame. For that sake, what you have to say, chumma pannuvana, jalra, avanukku pasi irukume. So you have to take care of those people. And you are misguided by those people. Ravana was misguided by like that only. Always Ravana was misguided by his own family members many times, except Vibhishana. So we have to be very careful. If we always eagerly waiting for appreciation, recognition, means we always search for people and we always keep them with us. At least by phone ஆவது. இன்னைக்கு பேசவே இல்லையே, பேசணும் கொஞ்சம். Even Guru also, கிளாஸ் நல்லா இருக்குன்னு யாராவது சொல்லணும்னு எதிர்பார்த்துட்டே இருந்தேன்னா அவுட்டு இல்லையா? Any person for that matter. So never ask for any recognition, respect, worship or anything. This Rajasa tapas people, they have this expectation. Satkaram, mana, puja. For that sake they do. Whatever they do with this expectation, that is Rajasa tapas. Rajasika tapas. Either kayikam va, vachikam va, manasikam va, they are doing Rajasika tapas. Next shloka we will read. Therefore, chalam and adhruvam, these two words, what are the consequences out of Rajasika tapasana? Temporary result. How long they appreciate, how long they worship you, how long they will praise you. Avanukku thonna vali vandudum illaya? They are also fed up. Why we have to praise this person, this tapas? Really, it's not a real tapas. I don't want to praise. Poidva, avladha. Again, you have to search for new people. That's why Rajasik tapas is, it gives temporary results. Adhruvam, uncertain, unpredictable. Phalajanakataya niyama shunyam. Adhruva means Rajasika tapas will not give any firm, definite and steady result. Adhruvam. That means mainly we can say in one word, spiritual upliftment or spiritual progress will not take place in Rajasika tapas. Spiritual growth will not take place. If I expect praise, mana, puja, satkara, I don't want any respect. If they respect, I give that respect to Bhagavan only. If they worship me, that worship goes to Bhagavan, not to me. And the bhavana irukkanum manasukulla. Next shloka. Now tamasika tapas. 19th shloka we will read. Mudhagrahenatmano yat pīdaya kriyate tapah parasyosadhanartham va tattamasamudahrutam. Tat tapaha, that austerity, yat atmanaha pīdaya kriyate, which is practiced. Kriyate means practiced. For what? By the torture of the body. Pīdaya, torturing the body, tormenting the body, giving pain to the body. In the Jains and all, they want to do tapas, then they pluck their hair. They pluck their hair and they want to develop that tolerance power. It is a tapas. Plucking their own hair. And you see some Adimasam in there, many people. And the Sulam, ella in the pakam potte. And the walking on the fire and all. Too much torturing the body. Even climbing the stairs, so many staircases and the mountain, which is body cannot. But too much torture is not good. Some people say, I went the 10 times Ayyappa poinde irukana 10 years, 10 varshama, 15 varshama, 20 varshama. So it should not become a blind practice, no? A discipline also moderate and legitimate. Illegitimately, எப்படியாவது பண்ணணும் பண்றதில்லை. இம்மோடரேட்லி பண்ணக்கூடாது. தபஸ் கூட இம்மோடரேட்டா பண்ணக்கூடாது. மிதமா பண்ணணும். மோடரேட்டா பண்ணணும். Immoderately if you do, again you are unfit to get jnana yogyata. That is tamasika tapas. Lord Krishna says, Mudhagrahena. Why they take to these type of austerities which are torturing by torturing their body? Erroneous notion out of Mudhagrahena, done with false notion. Aviveki ityartha. Atma tattva aviveki. What? For this, this tapas meant for what? That's why religion does not guarantee spirituality. Religion does not guarantee the spiritual upliftment. Religion only gives chitta shuddhi. It has to give chitta shuddhi. Therefore, by religious practice, a person can never become spiritual. All religious people will never become spiritual. Not only that, on the other hand, in the name of religion, there are so many possibilities of wars. Yuddham, fanaticism, Same religion. You have to follow certain disciplines, certain so and so religion, and you have to uplift yourself and come to self-knowledge. But what is we are seeing now? Religion should not become an obstruction for my spiritual growth. Religion, becoming fanatic, no? Any religion for that matter. Religion has got only one, up to some extent it has got its limit. That after that religion loses its religion name. A person has to transcend the religion. Enter into religion, follow disciplines, and transcend the religion. Therefore, sometimes religion may cause wars and a lot of violence also if I don't understand religion for what. Religion can give what? Religion cannot give what? That also I should know. This is what we are lacking now in the present society. Either they become fanatics, religiously fanatic, or they are irreligious. They never follow religion. Shastra says, follow religion, never be fanatic, follow your religious disciplines, transcend the religion, and go beyond religion, get aham brahmasmi jnanam. That means you are the intelligent person who used the religion for exact purpose. அதுதான் புரியுறதா? அந்த ரிலிஜியன்ல அம்மா வயிறு ரிலிஜியன் மாதிரி வெளியில வரணுமா இல்லையா? வயிற்றுல பிறந்து நான் இங்கே இருப்பேன்னா அம்மாக்கு கஷ்டம், குழந்தைக்கு கஷ்டம். ரிலிஜியன் மாதிரி ஒரு மதர் ஊம்பு மாதிரி. யூ ஹாவ் டு க்ரோ இன் ரிலிஜியன். அண்டர்ஸ்டாண்ட் யுவர் ரிலிஜியன், கிரேட்னஸ் ஆஃப் யுவர் ரிலிஜியன். Then come to Brahma Jnanam. That is why Veda Purva is religion. Veda Anta is philosophy. Even we don't want to call it as a philosophy. It is not a philosophy. Philosophy is it comes from a human mind now. It is a siddhantam. Atma Jnanam is not a siddhantam. It is not a philosophy. It is your true nature. Ultimate nature, unnegatable by anyone, at any time, at any place. Therefore, never end up in karma kanda. Going to temple சுத்திண்டே இருக்கணும். கொலு வைக்க முடியல, வைக்காதுங்கோ, பரவாயில்ல. சுவாமி முதுகு வலி வருது, வச்சாச்சு போதும். கொலு வைக்கணுமே ஒரு இந்த அம்மாக்கு தூக்கமே வராது. So you have kept kolu for some time, few years, and you have done puja and all those things. Okay, wonderful. Now your body is not allowing you to do that much tiresome work. You can stop. Nothing wrong in that. Mature from any puja, any punaskaram, any sort of austerities you have to mature. Mature means grow out of it gracefully. அதுக்குள்ள ஒரு மல்லி சென்டிமெண்ட் இருக்கக்கூடாது. அது பண்ணலையேன்னு ஒரு சென்டிமெண்ட். அந்த சென்டிமெண்ட் இருந்ததுன்னா இன்னும் மெச்சூர் ஆகலைன்னு நம்ம அர்த்தம். இன்னும் ட்ரையாங்குலர் ஃபார்மேட்லனே ஓடிட்டு இருக்கோம்னா இந்த பாடி இஸ் நாட் ஏபிள் டு கோஆபரேட். ஏதோ ஒரு தகராறு உடம்புக்கு, அது பண்ண முடியலையே, இதெல்லாம் ப்ராப்ளம். தட்ஸ் வே பிஃபோர் யுவர் பாடி லூசிங் இட்ஸ் கெப்பாசிட்டி, its strength, you mentally mature from that practice. This is the intelligent way of taking any practice, for that matter. Even any habit or any sort of religious practice is beautifully, nicely practiced when body is cooperating. When body is not going to cooperate in future, before last, you have to mature from that practice. இது பண்ண தெரியாது நிறைய பேருக்கு. அதுக்குதான் அங்க பண்ண முடியாமலே விட முடியாமலே மனசுல ஒரு குழப்பம். அந்த சென்டிமெண்ட் வச்சு பண்ண முடியலையே சுவாமினி, அது பண்ணணும்னு மனசுக்குள்ள கூட இல்லை இப்போ, ஆனாலும் பண்ணலையேன்னு பயம். ஏன்னா சாஸ்திரம் ஒழுங்கா படிக்கலன்னு அர்த்தம். புரியுறதா? இப்ப ஏன் சாஸ்திரம் படிக்கணும்? These are all we have made. These practices, religious practices, for our own benefit. All our ancestors have given these types of ratams. And when I am going to mature from them? புரிஞ்சுக்க வேண்டாமோ? மூடகிராஹேண, தாமசிகமா பண்ணிண்டே இருப்பான். மூடகிராஹேண, டன் வித் ஃபால்ஸ் ஆர் எரோனியஸ் perception. Grahena means taking to, resort to those. Utsadanartham, for what sake? For the destruction. For the destruction of others. Parasya, for the destruction of others. Vinasha sake. Before, in the form of black magic and all. They do black magic. So, how to destroy other person. They know so many mantras, tantras and all. They use for what? Adikanu. Yaravadhu adikanu. They want to destroy others. And tapas kuda. That's what Ravana. Tapas, he did tapas and used for what? Destruction. All Rakshasas, these 9 days whom we are worshipping, all are very, very powerful Rakshasas. Brahma could not destroy, Vishnu could not destroy, Shiva could not destroy. What happened? All their 3 powers put together, Shakti has to come and Shakti has to destroy them. Imagine how powerful they are. Imagine how powerful they are. But even though they are powerful, what tapas they did? Tamasika tapas. That tapas which is used for the destruction of the world, Bin Laden, Saddam Hussein, or any other political leader, what power they are using to destroy the people in any country, anywhere. They are all powerful, highly intelligent people, but they are destroying themselves without spiritual upliftment, and they are destroying the society, people. So, the tamasika tapas cause destruction. Udahritam, it is said as, called as tamasam iti. Next topic will enter. With this, tapas topic is over, austerity topic is over. Therefore, happily follow vratams or any sort of disciplines given by Shastra or given by your family, parampara. Grow gracefully out of those practices, but never blame them. They are redundant, they are meaningless. Don't blame them. Follow certain time. Enough this practice for me. Thank them and come out. Okay? You should not tell your children, hey, idella waste da, ஒரு நாளைக்கு நீ ஏதாவது விட்டு வேண்டியதா, இதுக்கு பண்ணவே வேண்டான்னு. என்ன சந்தியாவந்தனம் என்ன ஒரு தபஸ் அது. சந்தியாவந்தனம் எதுக்குடா பண்ணணும்னா visible result nothing. But invisible result is immeasurable. Punyam, adrishta phalam, ka Shastra says. Therefore, Lord Krishna says, don't mislead the people. You have crossed. You are mature. But what about the next generation? You have to guide them. Pannu nu sollanum. You have to tell young children, encourage them. So children, you have to involve them in puja, kolu, everything, every function, every vratam, you have to involve them in spite of knowing that it is not the ultimate goal. Ingada jagrathaya irukana. Priyarda, we should not mislead our children. Let them practice because they need that physical toughness, they need that yajnam, that type of practices they require. Then only they get jnana yogyata. Some parents do this problem, create in children, amma, edhukama nee ella vittiye ipo, naanu vida vendidane oru naalukku, appo na panna maate ani solliduvan. Therefore, what parents have to do? Naamke vaasti pannanum. Fake pannanum. Even though it is not very much important for you, as though you are doing. As though you are doing. That's what Krishna said. Look at me, Arjuna. I am a liberated person. I am a muktaha. For me, I need not do anything. Yadyad acharati shresthaha tattadeva itare janaha anar. இது ஒரு ப்ராப்ளம் சொசைட்டியில். எனக்கு தேவையே இல்லைன்னு చెప్పి அம்மா அப்பா விட்டுடுவான், குழந்தைங்க கூட முன்னாடியே விட்டுடுவான். அண்ட் தே டேக் டு ராங் மாடல்ஸ், ராங் ப்ராக்டிசஸ். So therefore, father, mother, even though they are Vedantic students, they are studying scriptures, but they have to act. Therinji act pandanam. As though there is benefit to madri irukra madre. That's what Krishna said. Enadi par, nan par, and solite irukar Krishna. You take me as a model. Na enakaha na onnu pandradhe illa. I am not doing anything for my sake. But how much busy I am. Always I am busy, I am doing so many things. That's what Lord Krishna also did. Shraddham, Tarpanam, Karma. Rama also did in Ramayana. That incidents Valmiki writes. Even the Bhagavan Rama, he did Tarpanam to his father Dasharatha. This is useless in Chollaveliye. That incident comes, Sita and Rama, both of them doing that, because a wife also must be there behind to do those things. That's why they lived as models. Namak edhu convenient irukumo, we take that. Edhu customer irukumo andha edathila vittuduvom. Idella nama problem. Taking whatever is useful for us and skipping other things. Because 24,000 verses we have not read, first thing. What are the 24,000 verses? Ramayana. Padichalum adu correct meaning theriyadu namakku. Next thing, Bharatam also, Lord Krishna, Bhagavatam also we have not read because 1 lakh verses. Namakku 10 verses theriyadu. What to talk of 1 lakh verses? That's why we are not exposed to the total Dharma Shastra. That's why never argue, never talk. The Shastram otherwise very, it is like a double-edged weapon. It spoils the person. If you don't understand properly, you are misguided by the Shastra. In the Shastra says, Sarva Dharman Parityajya. You give up everything. You are munnadi give up pannita. Initial stages itself, you are not supposed to give up. When to give up? After studying Shastra thoroughly, once you are ready for total renunciation, give up. Appada give up pannanum appa. So, ippove danam kuda give up pannakuda. Danam pannan sollar Krishna parungo. Next shloka. Datavyamiti yaddanam diyate nupakarine deshe kale cha patre cha taddanam satvikam smrutam. Very, very important value. Religious practice. Dhanam means charity. Sattvika dhanam, rajasika dhanam, tamasika dhanam. Sattvika dhanam is helpful for spiritual upliftment. Rajasika dhanam, spiritual stagnation. No gradation, no upliftment. Stagnation. Tamasika dhanam, spiritual downfall. What is Sattvika dhanam? Yat dhanam datavyam iti diyate. That should be given. Datavyam. This charity must be given, must be done by me. Datavyam. It's a command. Datavyam, it should be given. Giving it as a duty. Giving is my duty. Ennude kartavyam. Pandavendiya kartavyam. Kadamai. En chulluva illaya. Nama enna panduvana? Kadamaye en pandrenna. Thala adichindi. Kadamaye swamini enna pandradhe enna. Hey, adu kadamai pandanum. Romba nalladhu enakku. Nenichi panna vendiyo. Adha datavyam. This giving charity is my duty. This Sattvik Dhanam, the person who is giving charity, how he gives this charity, what am I giving, is my duty. That's why I am giving. He does like that. That is called Sattvik Dhanam. First attitude. This is first point. Attitude, this is my duty. What is my duty? Giving Dhanam. One thing, Dhanam, Antarvedi, antar yajna vedi, when you give that something, when that yajna is going on, yajna vedi is there, that is not called dhanam. Yajna is going on, big homam is going on, taking place, they have to give offer to the priests, to the poor people. That is not dhanam, that is called dakshina. Whatever is given at the time of dakshina, yajna, is called dakshina. Bahirvedi yat diyate tat dhanam. Bahirvedi enna and yajna mandapattukku velila. Out of yajna vedi, there is no yajnam, yagam and all. Just I give outside people. Bahirvedi. Bahirvedi ante not Veda. That Vedi means that mandapam, yajna mandapam. Yajna occasion is not there. But just like that I give to people, I offer. That is called dhanam. This is the difference between dakshina and dhanam. And another thing, dakshina means always we think 1 rupee coin or 5 rupee coin. Ena dakshina, adilane seddam varum. First dakshina na seddam varum. Tangani seddam varanam. Idu oru concept irukku people ku. Dakshina na or rupa coin 5 rupees or 10 rupees idella podum. Adi kaadu. Dakshina na bhuri dakshina ani Shastra says. Plenty you can give at the time of yajnam. That's why Nachiketa, when his father is giving that cows as dhanam in the yajnam, it is comes under dakshina. When he is giving cows to brahmanas, what type of cows he is giving? Useless cows he is giving. Maha papam varum, he will go to Naraka, his father. So Nachiketa is so much worried about his father. Yo, this type of cows my father is giving. That too in yajna vedi, in the madri dakshina. Dakshina means not only coins. Dakshina means there are dakshinas in so many ways. Swarna dhanam, bhudhanam, godhanam. Godhanam is also called dakshina. Kanya dhanam. Giving kanya, offering one's own daughter to a boy is called dhanam. And the appak romba punyam varuma. That's why those who are not having daughters, they adopt a daughter and do kanya dhanam. Not these days. Those days, if they don't have a daughter, they adopt a daughter and they do Kanyadana. In a Kanyadana, if they do, they will go to Swarga. They are free from Naraka. What a great concept. What a great concept. Ippoma Punna, Vendave Vendana. Okay, that is very, very wonderful dhanam. Final dhanam is Vidya dhanam is the best dhanam. Annadhanam, Nannodakam, Samam dhanam, Shastram says. Annadhanam and Mudakam, Jaladhanam is the best. Food you give and give water is the best dhanam. Then, next dhanam is Vidya dhanam is the ultimate, superior, most dhanam. Vidya dhanam. Giving knowledge. Giving knowledge. That is called Sattvika dhanam. Dhatavyam iti yaddanam diyate anupakarine. You have to give to such a person who cannot give in return. Anupakarine. Upakarine anna that person can give in return. Generally we give dhanam, some amount. What am I going to get in return? In the bhavana irukka kodadu. And I have to choose a person who cannot give for me. Then Tirupi he gives again back, my dhanam phalam will go away. That's why you have to give to such a person. Anupakarina. In return, upakara he cannot do. Whatever you have given, in return he cannot give. That dhanam is sattvika dhanam. Therefore, find out a person who is in need. Either clothes or food or shelter or knowledge or money or anything, whatever the person requires. You have to find out such a person and give. நமக்கு டைம் இருக்காது. ஏதோ கொடுக்கணுமே, யார் ஏதோ ஒரு பார்த்துட்டு கொடுத்துருவோம். அப்படி கொடுக்கக்கூடாது. அபாத்திர தானம் பண்ணக்கூடாது. A deserved person, in a deserved time, a right time, you have to give. Before asking, if you give, it gives what? Jnana yogyata. Tremendous phalam will come. That is why Dhananlo, in our country, Dadhichi, he gave his backbone. Tyagam Panditar, our body, Dadhichi. Karna, Maharadhi Karna is a great Dana Karna and Pere Dana Karna. Namakara title Tarvara. Nama useless things got up, but what Yosichi. Think so many times. Kudukanuma Vendam. For a second, we change. Manasse. Either 10,000 Kudukla Neniche, and after 1 hour, it comes down to 5,000. After 2 hours, it comes to 2,000. Why 5,000? He is getting so much. 2,000 enough. Poach. There is no alignment in my thought and action. Shastra says, whatever comes in your thought level itself, I want to give to this person, this much I have to give. Whether that person asks or not, unasked also, if that person deserves, I want to give, I give. That's all. Any difficulty comes, doesn't matter. That's what our great ancestors lived. What a society, no? Kshemam. Everybody is ready to give. Nobody is to take. You see that. If they take, they get papam again. They accumulate punya papa. That's why always, I don't want, they say. Always they are ready to give. Now what? Totally turned. I don't want to give, I want to take. That's why all our people, I don't want to accumulate punya and papa or anything by taking. Therefore, I can avoid my next birth by adopting, not taking, but giving more. Okay. Deshe kalecha patrecha. Right place, you have to give. Right place means, our Shastra says, in pilgrimage centers, Kurukshetra is the right place to give dhanam. Haridwar, Rishikesh, Kashi, Prayaga, where the rivers are joining, where Mahatmas lived, those places are the right places to offer. That's why many people gone to Kashi, Prayaga also. In the Malaya Amavasya time, அங்கே போய் தானம் பண்ண நிறைய பலன் கிடைக்கும். Deshe, Kalecha, right time. Right time means in the Sankranti time, they offer. Marga season. And the Margasira Masam, and the Pongal time, and the time is very important. Why? The Jupiter moves towards Aries, and the sun travel begins. Uttarayanam begins. That Sankranti time on is the best time to offer. And Margasira Masam also, Margani. That is the right month. Like this, our people kept place, right month, right time. And Patrecha. Patra means a deserved person. A knowledgeable person. Madhusudana Saraswati says, a person well versed in Siksha, Kalpam, Vyakaranam, Chandas, Niruktam, Jyotisham, is well versed in Shadanga Shastrani. He is the deserved person. A person who is a Pandita, because he is the manifestation of Saraswati. Thus that person is deserved for Dhanam. Right place, right time, right person you have to give. Well versed, knowledgeable in Shastra. Smrutam means it is considered as Satvika Dhanam. Next shloka, Rajasika Dhanam. Yattu pratyupakarartham phalamudishya va punaha diyate chat pariklishtam taddanam rajasamsmrutam. In Taittiriya Upanishad also, Shikshavalli Visa. Shraddhaya deyam, ashraddhaya adeyam, kriya deyam, bhiya deyam, samvida deyam. All this said in Shastra. That means shraddhaya deyam, with full faith you have to give, with an attitude of worship. Shraddhaya deyam. It is not there in the shloka. I am telling Satvika Danam not completed. Just I am explaining these words, relevant topic, no? With an attitude of worship, I have to do Danam. Danam is a type of worship. And looking at that person who is receiving as God. I should not look down upon that person who is taking. Pathya, எனக்கு தான் பணம் இருக்கு, எனக்கு பணம் இல்லை பாவம் అని சொல்லக்கூடாது. Shraddhaya deyam. Then Shriya deyam. Abundantly I have to give Danam. Abundantly. Hiriya deyam. With humility I have to give. With humility. Vinayam. Bhiya deyam. Bhiya means valuing that I have got this opportunity to give. So I have to feel, Bhiya means value that opportunity of giving. Giving is an opportunity for me. I value this opportunity. I don't take it as granted, but I value that opportunity. That is called Bhiya deyam. இன்னும் சங்கராச்சாரிய சேஸ் கொஞ்சம் பயமாக கொடுக்கும்போது ஐ எம் நாட் கிவிங்கோ இல்லையா சரியாக கொடுக்குறானோ இல்லையோன்னு பயமாக கொடு, கர்வத்தோடு கொடுக்கக்கூடாது. தென் கம்ஸ் சம்பிதாதேயம். வித் எ ஃப்ரெண்ட்லி ஆட்டிடியூட் யூ ஷுட் கிவ். சம்பிதா வித் எ ஃப்ரெண்ட்லி ஆட்டிடியூட். பட் ராஜசிக தானம் இஸ் தட் எத்து பிரத்யி உபகாரார்த்தம். அங்கே அனுபகாரினே, வித்தவுட் எக்ஸ்பெக்டேஷன் ஆஃப் எனிதிங். ஹியர் பிரதி உபகாரம். A person who give danam expecting something in return. Prati upakaram. For the sake of something in return. I am going to get in return this much. Now I am giving this much. One day or other, his property, his whole thing is going to come to me. There are people, they keep whole property, and who will take care of me in the old age? I will give to them. Dhanama. Who will take care of? Suppose you give money to a person who will take care of at the old age. He will take care of you for this money's sake or for your sake? For money's sake. What he expects? Your death immediately. Your soon up, he let him die fast so that I can get money. That's why many people have got wrong intention. Many parents also, I don't want to give this property to anybody. At the old age, who will take care of? Which son will take care of me? I'll give this money. என்ன தப்பான ஒரு நோஷன் பாருங்க. Wrong notion. I should not give to such a person who will take care of me. What is that dhanam? Rajasika dhanam. Pariklishtam. It gives a lot of problems. So, reluctantly giving pariklishtam deyate. Bheda samyuktam. Something I get in return. No? So, they will take care of me. There are some people, they don't give to their family members. They give யாருக்கோ கொடுத்துருவான். என்ன? They will take care of me. Who will take care of? What type of intention is that? With the intention you get in return, always dangerous that is. Because nobody will give, without taking something in return. That's why never expect. Bhagavan only will take care of. Who will take care of? If you have punyam, Bhagavan will take care of, not your money. Even not your children also. If you have punyam, Bhagavan will take care of. Why? Ananyas chintayanto mam yejana paryupasate. எனக்கு பணம் நிறைய வச்சிருக்க சுவாமி, லேக்ஸ் அண்ட் லேக்ஸ். ஒரு குழந்தை பார்க்கலன்னா எப்படின்னு சொல்லி பணம் வச்சிருக்காங்க. பணம் இருந்தாலும் கூட பார்க்க மாட்டாங்க. Even you have money, if you don't have sufficient punya, nobody will take care of. If you have punya, even you don't have money, Bhagavan will take care of. That's a trust God. Trust God, not trust in your money and all. Okay. Diyate pariklishtam bheda samyukta. Reluctantly, carelessly. The one who gives with a sense of loss. I have to give lot of money is from my account. It is reducing. கஷ்டப்பட்டுட்டு கொடுக்க வேண்டியதாச்சே கொடுக்கணுமே అని அப்படி கொடுக்க கூடாது. If they give like that, that is punaha uddishya phalam uddishya, expecting some result. That rajasam danam. How minute things Lord Krishna dealing. Such a great Brahma Vidya Guru, Krishna Paramatma, talking about small, simple things. அவர் சொல்லலை, நான் ஐ எம் ஏ பிரம்ம வித்யா குரு, லெட் மீ நாட் டாக் ஆல் தீஸ் திங்ஸ். என்ன அவருக்கு தெரியும், இந்த பிரம்ம வித்யாவுக்கு வரணும்னா இந்த ஸ்மால் மைன்யூட் திங்ஸ் ஹேஸ் டு பி கரெக்டட். தட்ஸ் வை ஆல் இன்டெலிஜென்ட் பீப்புள் ஆல்வேஸ் கரெக்ட் மைன்யூட் திங்ஸ். அன்இன்டெலிஜென்ட் பீப்புள் ஆல்வேஸ் try to correct that bigger things where they cannot. Always take care of minute things. That magnanimous things, what you can call magnanimous, macro level will be taken care of. Never be negligent at micro, at small level. Okay? Minute level, never be neglected. Never neglect or never be neglected. This we have to take care of. More in the next class. Purnamadah Purnamidam Purnat Purnamudachyate Purnasya Purnamadaya Purnamevavashishyate. Om Shanti Shanti Shantihi. Harihi Om. Shri Gurubhyo Namaha. Harihi Om.